Look at that guy's nose, the floppy nose on the drummer. The floppy penis nose. Hi guys, it's Markabusi here and we're back with another song reaction, and today we're doing the song Fabienk by Angine de Poitrine. The first time I listened to these guys, I did not know what I was getting myself into. I thought that they were a French band, so I gave them abuse for being French, but they're not, they're Quebecan. And I then was also like, what the fuck is the point of the weird gimmicky costume that they're doing? It seems like it's a distraction from the music. But I then found out that the whole reason that they've done it is because they had booked 2 shows at a place in the same week and they didn't want to appear to be the same band, so they did that. But the costumes also are an aspect of Dadaism, and they're supposed to be like kind of contrasting polar opposites to each other, and I think the whole point is supposed to be some kind of like art project thing where you spend so long trying to decipher what the point is of the costumes and stuff that you're not really... I think it's supposed to be like an artistic statement about like ignoring the aesthetic to focus on the music. But they've also made the aesthetic so fucking weird that you also focus on the aesthetic. So it's kind of contrasting ideas, much like Dadaism. Anyway, this song is called Fabienk. The last one that I did was fucking mental, and I'm expecting kind of more of the same. I'm kind of hoping there's a bit of singing in this to see if they do that or not. That would be kind of interesting. But yeah, we're gonna go in, we're gonna listen, we're gonna see what we're getting. This time I am slightly more prepared. Guys, I'm just interrupting this reaction quickly to let you know that the second single from my forthcoming album is coming out on May the 3rd. It is called The World Tree. It sounds a wee bit like this.
So sad to see a boy burned by his desires. One head for passion, one for shame.
Anybody who's been on the channel and paying attention to that might see something called 15 frames dotted about. That is the moniker for my musical project. The single, World Tree, is from my forthcoming album, Fireworks from the Mineshaft. That comes out on May the 10th, I think. I'm pretty sure it's May the 10th. First single, Never Have a Dream, is already on the channel, so go back and check that. And then there will be another single getting released, Whatever Floats Your Boat, on the same day as the album launch, so prepare yourself for that. In the meantime, sit back, get into yourself a wee drink of juice or something, and enjoy the video that's coming up. See, I didn't pick up on, because I'm stupid. As much as I'm like a musician, I'm also fucking shit at my job. So I didn't pick up on the fact that they have got like a microtonal guitar and a microtonal bass, but it seems like it's only microtonal at certain points. The bass doesn't, the bass is weird because the frets go really big towards the bottom, which doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but fuck knows what's happening with that. Nah, it's lost me already. I've no idea what the fuck they're doing. I'm trying to follow the time in it. It's just not happening. Also, that man needs to cut his toenails. 7, 8. I quite like, well, all this. Right, so I'm pretty sure it's in 7, 8. I'm struggling to follow it, but I think it's in 7, 8. Then this bit is gone like 4, 4, and then they'll stop like a beat early to do a wee, and then go back in, which is just cool. It's just cool. It's very like math rocky, which is why I was kind of hoping that there was like some singing and stuff in there, because a lot of the bands that I really like do a lot of this kind of math rock stuff. Like you've got the likes of like Damiera or Meet Me in St. Louis or Farrakhet, bands like that kind of do this kind of guitar work in these kind of timings, but they make it quite easy to listen to by having like hooky melodies in there as well. And I always really like it when a band can go and make something that's like intrinsically as complicated as this, but also like melodically quite catching. And I think that's the only thing missing for this. See if these guys were coming up with like some good singing, it'd be perfect. That's my I know a lot of people are gonna be like, no, we just like to let it sit and listen to like the timing and the guitar work, and we like to just kind of explore the intricacy. It's a bit like jazz. You don't need singing in like jazz, but I'm a melody man. I like what I like. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm on it. Time wise now, I'm back on it. It's about to change. Oh aye. Here's why I don't believe the story about like, oh, they get booked 2 gigs in a week and then they had to suddenly kind of come up with an idea for how to go about doing this, right? Because their costumes are so well done. They're like so well designed, and they're obviously quite expensively made, that there's no way that was knocked up in a couple of days. You know what I mean? Look at that guy's nose, the floppy nose on the drummer. The floppy penis nose. That's no something that takes a couple of days to make. You know what I mean? That's professional as fuck. Haha, okay. That's weird as fuck. Mind when I said at the beginning of this that I was hoping that there was some singing in it. This isn't what I was meaning. This is not what I was asking for. At the same time, the dance has made this exceptional, right? if they went like full disco? That needs some like proper fucking soul singing over the top of it, and it would be amazing. Oh, right, okay. This is a cool riff. I'm liking this bit. Normally, them just repeating a riff on repeat for fucking ages would do my nothing. But they managed to make that interesting because the guitarist kept on layering stuff up using a looper pedal. The drummer kept on like he started off as quite kind of subdued and then got more like he kind of so it's like he went from like closed hi-hat to open hi-hat to then cymbals, like the ride cymbal, then the splash, and it's like doing that changes the vibe and the dynamic of the song as you're going along. It was really interesting the way they chose to do all that stuff. I think the drummer, considering how minimal his kit is fucking incredible, and the things that he's doing in it are really, really interesting. I think that song started off borderline inaccessible to people who don't really like CT, like your kind of generic layman who just sits and listens to like kind of normal pop music. It started off completely inaccessible. By the end of it, probably the catchiest of the two songs I've heard from them so far. Yeah, that was really fucking good. I don't know about the singing. The jellyfish dance, incredible. Incredible. It's nice to see them having a bit of fun whilst also doing like stuff as complicated as what they're doing. But yeah. Guys, that was Fabienk by Angine de Poitrine. If you liked the reaction, then please feel free to like the video, maybe subscribe to the channel. It would help. And if there's any other songs by this band or any other band similar to that that you would like me to react to on the channel, feel free to leave in a comment below. I'll read them all. So if enough people say the same songs, they'll end up being on the channel. I've been markabusi. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.